Today we go over big news for the new Star Wars TV series that is set to debut this year. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, as a whole, we have 3 Star Wars TV series actually in the works. We have Star Wars Resistance, Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, and the live-action TV series by Jon Favreau. Now, today, we will be going over a big update that involves Star Wars Resistance that may actually heighten your interest for this new Star Wars TV series that is set to debut this fall of 2018. Now, previously, we were all led to assume that this TV series was going to be all 2D and anime styled. However, we actually got more clarification on exactly what the show will be like thanks to Tracy from Lucasfilm. If you guys want to go ahead and check out that tweet below in the description, go ahead and check it out. We got full confirmation today that Star Wars Resistance is not going to be a 2D anime-style Star Wars TV series, kind of like how Dragon Ball is, or any of the other animes out there, or cartoons alike as well. It's not going to be 2D, it's actually a CG animated TV series with some anime features applied to it. So essentially, what this means is it's going to be in the style of Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, etc. Except it's going to have more anime features to the overall environment and the characters themselves. We do know that Oscar Isaac is going to be portraying the character of Poe Dameron in this TV series, and we have been hearing that Kylo Ren, portrayed by Adam Driver, may very well pop in here and there, kind of how Vader did in Star Wars Rebels. So this is honestly great news because this honestly heightens my interest a whole lot more for Star Wars Resistance. You guys may recall when I was going over this TV series a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't really feeling it when it came to the still shots that we got, which actually ended up to be concept art that we saw and just little, kind of sketches of what the actual show would look like. That was just the anime style design. However, the fact that it's actually a CG animated show makes me a whole lot more excited to go ahead and see Star Wars Resistance, pretty much because it serves as a prequel to that of The Force Awakens. You're going to be getting all these different adventures through Black Squadron and these missions behind the First Order, and learning more about the First Order. Hopefully they'll insert Snoke in there somehow. That'll be pretty cool. If they could do something like that, where it's like Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, but all familiar characters from the sequel trilogy, I think the show will be golden. I think it's great now knowing that this show is going to be CG animated, much like the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. Let me know what you guys think about this. How do you feel now in comparison to how a lot of us assumed the show would be like, where it would just be 2D anime style? However, now it's all CG anime style. So it's basically all animated, like I said, Rebels and the Clone Wars, but with anime features to the characters and the overall environment. Now, we have been learning more about the pilot episode. We've been learning a little bit more about what's actually going on with the first episode, and there are some story details out there, and it all has to do with the secret mission for the First Order. So the first episode kicks right off with, having this spy element and figuring out exactly what the First Order is and what they are up to in the pilot episode of Star Wars Resistance. Now, we do know that Dave Filoni was actually in charge of this show, which is a great thing to know, because to me, Dave Filoni knows Star Wars down to the core. He knows exactly what he is doing. And whether or not this show is going to be a huge success or failure is completely open to, people who go ahead and see the show and what they make of it, and exactly, how they think about it all, and how it connects to the sequel trilogy alike. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.